Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if Stoichkov!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Owen. Oh, good spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. And Stoichkov! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Over to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. Played into space. And he's worked it through.
Stoichkov!
And that is doing no harm at all. Dumfries. Aim forwards. Guti, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pirlo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's got away, and that has been clubbed away. Pirlo. Stoichkov. Stoichkov. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, well played, well played. And he passes it long. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Taken back almost at once. Owen. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out to the right. And this is Owen. Takes a shot! Hazard finds himself offside. Guti. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Stoichkov. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. That's rather hopeful. Can he get it through?
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And this is Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dumfries is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's gone searching crossfield into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hazard.
Such good technique.
Hazard with the... There's the header! Caught offside that time. Guti. Now, can they get him away? And he's on his way! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Ligt with the clearance. Now it's Stoichkov. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added
that
time.
pass has been well intercepted. Played into space out wide. Now it's Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Hazard. Number 17, Owen.
And the action is back on the way.
15, Messi.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And Bebeto! And he hits the net! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He is through here! Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, easy pickings there. Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. And it's Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham. 60 minutes played. Looking to play him in. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Son Heung-min clears it away. Spread it left. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta makes the interception. Son Heung-min. Messi. Costa Curta. Araujo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. He's got goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And no, that was never going to make it. De Ligt. Son Heung-min, he has found the way through. It's Son Heung-min! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Costa Curta. And it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and...
Son Heung-min! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Son Heung-min has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution.
Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Out to the left it goes. Here's a chance! That's been cut out, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi short changes him with that pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Manchester United desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hernandez gets it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well cleared. And it's with the keeper. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. And this is Bebeto. Rodri clears. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. Adams gets across to intercept that. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Guti. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, that has not gone well. Çalhanoğlu. De Bruyne. Tries from a long way out. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Manchester United are still behind them, despite looking for all the world like they've pulled level. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He won't be happy with that one. Played back in. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's Bebeto. Gerrard. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And De Bruyne! Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's De Bruyne.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Bebeto. Now it's De Bruyne. And he's found a way past. Driving through the middle. And that will be the final act. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
So there it is, everyone. Now big
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Short changes him with that pass. That's a little off target. Bellingham takes a shot. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Bergkamp! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Araujo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Stoichkov. Tries to play it through. Bellingham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
That has ended up in no man's land. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is... And Bebeto! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bebeto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Works it forward. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Griezmann. And this is Stoichkov. Now then, the ball's come loose. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Bergkamp tries making a foray down the right. And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He's had a shot! Now it's Son Heung-min. Goes for goal! No, that was never going to make it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for the run. Bergkamp picks it up out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Stoichkov. Nicely weighted ball.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Manchester United finding their passes. Bergkamp! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he can clear it away. No, it's not getting there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the...
Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Dumfries. Dumfries did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rivaldo. And that has sent him sprawling. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pirlo. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta. It's come to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pirlo. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
Which
0-0.
way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course. Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That has not gone well. And they're quick to get it back. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. Moved on forwards. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way, goes for the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. It's Son Heung-min! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that should get the job done. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the left it goes. Messi. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Adams calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Little pass back. Costa Curta. Bebeto. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through. Son Heung-min! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And that's going right the way across. And he's managed to get rid. That's a lovely, neat pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Stoichkov. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Good driving run. Çalhanoğlu knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Son Heung-min. That's a good run down the left. No outsmarting him this time.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great vision. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Costa Curta can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Bebeto shoots! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
De Ligt with the clearance. Adams. Pirlo. Dumfries. Over to the left. And it's Son Heung-min.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
De Ligt makes the interception. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Owen. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Hernandez gets it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shifted it to the flank. It's a smartly directed ball. Looking for the run. Messi. He's got away. He's had a shot! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's Stoichkov! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but Stoichkov is having a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Climbs up big! Oh, what a miss! In he goes again! This time, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's Son Heung-min!
Son Heung-min made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Can he get it through? Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Stoichkov! Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Messi. That is good strength. Hernandez is there to clear. Son Heung-min shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 29 minutes is number 9, Son Heung-min.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Guti. And that's a good ball. Neymar. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a little off target. Now it's Owen. And this is Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min! Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Well, we expected better, and so did he. But that has not gone well. Now it's Guti. And he can clear it away. Beckenbauer. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Aimed beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Stoichkov. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Tries to pass it through. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Guti. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal, and the shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when they...
And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Second period then underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Now there's Messi! Spectacular save! It's loose now and they want to go for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Son Heung-min gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Guti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Griezmann was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Out towards the flank. Threads one in. Applies the finish! And the keeper read that really well.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Now that's well seen too.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
It looks a good ball through, and he's away. It's Griezmann! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Neymar. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Great vision. And it's been played through. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitutions taking place.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely feet. Hernandez gets flagged offside. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. Spread it left. Guti knocks it into space.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great position.
And it's been given away. That'll be a throw.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Haaland. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. And the through ball. And this is Owen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He won't be happy with that one. That has ended up in no man's land. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead.